for real, there's just more things to look forward to.
Yep. That's actually good. You know what I mean? Knowing that this game is going to have a pretty long lifespan, I think it's good. So, like as you mentioned before, you know, the only way to go from here is up. As far
Exactly.
Ooh. So it looks like we're having a bit of a discussion. All right, I think we're talking about Smash. You play Smash at all, man?
Yeah, definitely getting Smash Ultimate. I don't think there's anyone here who's not getting that.
Yeah, I'll definitely will be playing it. Probably maybe not super duper competitive, just because the age differences are like a little like kind of noticeable. Like everybody that wants to play is like teenagers and stuff like that, and that's fine. It's just like the age difference. You know what I mean? Like I'm in my late 20s. It's just weird. I think, but I think it'll be a pretty good game. I'm really like Sakurai. Really went all out. All the previous stages,
man.
all the
Papa
previous
Sakurai.
characters. God,
Always listen. Always look.
you really can't seem to that guy. You know what I mean? Like
he doesn't disappoint. If I'm being honest, he's just been on the ball. He's that is one man that completely listens to his fans. He's just like that. That he's a really good example for a really good dev that just knows what his community wants.
Yep, I agree 100%. I appreciate his dedication towards it. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to Ultimate. I'm looking forward to actually play with a lot of people I play with Dissidia in. Playing Dissidia is one thing because it's team based, but playing somebody in a one-on-one fighting game is something very different. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That personal connection you're having with your opponent. It's just you and me right here.
Yep.
And it's just, you know, whoever screws up first is the one who gets. You know, that's just how it works.
Yep, I definitely agree. The only thing I'm like maybe slightly concerned about is maybe my dexterity, because you know I played a lot of Melee in my teens. Man, I love that game. Still love that game. Played a fair amount of Brawl. Didn't really set out for Smash 4. Wasn't really into it because I didn't like the Wii U. I thought the Wii U was very clunky.
Agreed. I never even bought the. I'm sorry. I just couldn't get myself to like throw out the cash. Especially now that so Wii U exclusive games are actually coming to the Switch. So actually skipping out on the Wii U wasn't that bad of an idea because you're just getting it on the Switch.
I just want Wind Waker and Twilight Princess ports. That's it. If I can get those,
they'll probably do it. If they like money, they'll do it.
They'll do it. They've already done what's it called, Hyrule Warriors. So I'm sure you know it's on the way probably at some point. So it looks like we're just waiting on Demon Hunter here, and then we'll get this match underway. But I really liked, I believe that was Mari that was using Warrior Light. But that call out off that wall crush when he did Spiral Cut, beautiful stuff there. Knew he wanted to press the button, snuffed him, got the kill for it. I love that.
He saw it coming. He saw it coming. It was ready for it. Just took advantage and got an automatic kill on. Perfect example of knowing, of reading your opponent. Actually, it was a perfect example because he just read him perfectly, knew what was going to happen at that point.
Yep, and you know sometimes you know we want to kind of do things that can be kind of considered, oh that was a little YOLO and stuff like that. But you know people that play this game a lot, they're prepared for everything. They haven't seen it all. You know what I mean? Like, oh you're gonna press square? All right, I got something for that. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So
it's all about adapting to those uncertain situations in this game. You gotta be ready for random things to happen. As long as you're able to like capitalize on it, that's basically the difference between you winning or losing.
Yep, agreed. So just clarifying one more time for the guys. Make sure that they pick floating continent, same EX, HP, and characters. Just want to make sure that they're playing that out with as much parity as possible for the previous round. But interested to see how this goes. It looked like kind of at the beginning there, Save the Queen really, they had a pretty good start there, but that summon I feel like just sealed the deal for them.
Yeah, and in their own Shiva summon, they were doing a really good job. Like I said, like Varian was getting those holds. Renault was ready with those meteor punishes. It was looking pretty well, but you know, just that one split second of a summon, they just flipped the tables, and they weren't ready for it.
Yep, that's all it takes in this game. You know what I mean? One down, not even a death. Just you getting hit and being down is
that hard
normally
knockdown.
enough. Yeah, that could be enough to change the momentum 100%. Okay, floating continent, same characters, same EX sets. All right, here we go.
Yep, everything seems to be in order.
Let's go. I'm kind of very kind of hyped for this. Let's see it.
Alright, let's see who's gonna take this KB or save the queen. Both teams starting off with their neutral, of course, keeping each other space.
So with no character on either team really having a lot of range, it's really going to be a close quarter battle for the majority of it.
Yeah, at the end, they're all going to have to push into that close combat. And I say that variant is already starting. But he's getting a little bit punished there by KG.
He's got to be careful. He doesn't want to feed a break early in the match.
Apocalypse went out, didn't quite get the hit. Man, missed the last second. The core just spawned as well, and looks like Team KB gets a better half. Sorry, no, save the queen. The switch color.
I don't know about that. He got the wall rush right there and opted to try and follow up with the HP attack. He gets punished by Meteor. Not sure about that decision now.
Yeah, but he is sitting on 2K Bravery and Ryzen. Ryzen got punished in the background there. Didn't get hit for too much, about like 1,600.
Oh,
Meteor, I hear.
Apocalypse a little too late right there.
Another Meteor with the Furion setup. See, there's just those strongholds. You can see him right there. Core has spawned again. Oh,
it looks like we've had another DC. So it looks like, yeah, this player is definitely going to have to set out for sure. Because I think that's the second time they're DC'd.
yeah. Yeah, it's Mary, if I'm right. Yeah, Mary's been issue.
Just finished the match. I'm just gonna tell them to finish the match, but yeah, that's the second DC from that same character, which is a shame because I felt that Warrior Light was pretty good, but you know, connection issues are a major component of this game. You can be a fantastic player, but if you don't have a solid connection, you know, it's all for nothing.
Yep, that's the way it goes in this game, sadly. Body smoke. That's something. Wasn't a good call for him. Okay, there we go. So that's Save the Queen taking first game, if I'm right. Shame it was through a DC, but...
Not yet. So actually, Raizu's gonna... No, because no stocks had even been lost. They're gonna play it out one more time, so I think we should be good here. But, yeah, definitely some type of connection issue on that front. It looks like they kind of DC'd rather early on, so something definitely going on. We're just missing one person.
Yep, it looks to be Mary, the one that got DC.
I think no, we're just waiting for Raizu.
Oh.
He's actually wasn't in.
Oh yeah.
He's coming back in now. I don't want to hear that spam. All right, and there's
Okay, there he is.
Okay. Let's do this.
All right, here we go again. Well, third time's the charm, am I right? Let's see if it goes well.
Everybody's talking about that Spider-Man game.
That Spider-Man game is freaking incredible. I loved every moment of it. Been playing it for hours, and I love it.
Okay. All right. So this is this game.
Well, third time's the charm, you know. But maybe this is
this game. It takes 20 to 30 minutes to go through. Not even a full match. One round. Going to the second round. Oh my goodness. Really a test of patience here, guys. I should have got something in. Should have got some alcohol before this started. Surely.
I hope everyone is enjoying the banter in between matches, though. We're trying to keep you entertained both on and off the screen.
Yep. Absolutely. So, depending on... So, I think there's supposed to be a Wednesday night fight happening the Wednesday after Otaku. So not this Wednesday coming up, but the Wednesday after that. So I'd like to see that as well. The more offline events, the better. So all right, floating continent. Raizu going with Cloud. Interesting.
Well, yeah, they're doing that switcheroo. Ryzen is the one going Spiral Cut. Etros is going Apocalypse. Getting that little switcheroo.
All right, so let's do this. Okay.
All right.
Who's standing around there?
Yeah. All right. Okay, people are playing neutral. Okay, people. Okay, everything. Okay, the match is now starting to pick up. Varian getting that hold on that Rinoa. Doesn't quite get the full combo extension of it.
And I think the thing with Varian is that you always mentally think that you're out of range, but you get held anyway.
Yeah. His second and third hit always are kind of like, I call them deceiving attacks because they just look so short, but in reality they're not really far away. And as I say that, Varian is holding again and into a meteor. Great work coming in from Save the Queen. Not a lot of bravery though, but a hard knockdown is always a good thing. Another hold
bad
again.
Situation, yeah, in a bad situation right there.
Hold.
Raizu inadvertently put himself right in between Varian and a shoot.
Spiral Cut trying to capture that Apocalypse, doesn't quite land though. KG, oh man, the color switch again. Etros is looking for the core, of course, trying to get it for his team, but Spiral, Spiral Cut coming in for the wall rush right there, punishing that core game. Core's actually pretty even on both teams right now.
And that's interesting to see. Generally, it seems like, especially with the Cloud on the build, Cloud being carrying generally Destiny and only one Braver, so perfect defense coming out.
Speaking of Braver, he gets a wall rush out of it. He doesn't quite get the HP attack. Titus was there to cover his Varian.
Spell go out, Spiral Cut the core. I'm not sure about that decision. Kind of risky.
Looks like Save the Queen is opting for that summon, and you get it. But Spiral Cut again from KG's side. Let's see if he can land on that Varian. I don't think so, or I think it actually might land. Yes, it did. A preemptive dodge from Furion. Ready work from Ryzen, getting that 2K hit.
Okay, so taking a look at Cloud, he's trying to play a bit more passive, get some Cyclones out there. Lion King going out, trying to completely stack the deck in their hand right now, in their favor. By putting Blind Guy on the field, I think maybe waiting for Diamond Dust before popping that might have been a preferred option.
Indeed, but Enfeeble is now coming in. Team Save the Queen. She gets the punish on the enemy. Actually, no. It was actually Team KG getting the punish. I almost thought that Renault would get that Apocalypse, but nice work from KG.
So worst case scenario there, dying in their own summon, but it doesn't matter. Right there, Spiral Cut going off, evening the playing field
Think so.
quite quickly. And looks like, yeah, we have Lord of Arms. Got HPs going off like crazy.
Meteor lands right there from that missed quick hit.
Ooh, opposite teleport? Not sure. That was a little early.
It's like KG's opting for that summon and they get it.
And actually, this game just showed both summon screens. Wow. This is so... Okay. Here we go. Gonna take a look at Ryzen.
Ryzen, yep. Cloud with a dream. Oh no, Ryzen is Titus.
Ooh, Apocalypse not going on. Meteor in the background, no go either. Lord of Arms? Nope.
Oh, Ryzen looks like he got a wall rush. Looks like they're trying to set up for each other. Doesn't really quite get it. Furion gets but Furion gets punished.
Really bad. Yeah. Don't want to be trying to do anything like that when there's a surge right next to you in the middle of Diamond Dust.
Ryzen is definitely searching for that spiral. Oh, he misses the mark slightly, but a great setup.
Oh, kicks him out of it. Yeah, shouldn't have ended that streak.
Yep.
Oh,
but Spiral Cut underway.
Oh, he does it again! Oh my goodness, Spiral Cut's going off like crazy right now.
Doing some work because it just evened up the playing field. KG and Save the Queen are both into one stock. Into the cross slash.
Oh my god, that was kind of ballsy.
With the last minute cross slash, able to complete that hit. That was great awareness there to punish just in time.
So Ryzu's team is actually going to take that. Alright, so give me 1 second. Alright, so he ends up taking that. So what we're going to end up doing here is I'm going to create a new lobby, best of 3, so we can do it a bit more fluid like that and take off the option, obviously, for them to have to select it and stuff like that. But talk to me about that match. How did you feel about that match, that round that we just saw there?
That round was very, very throughout the entire start. Because you just saw stock to stock trade both sides of the team. One person lost a stock, the other one was just like 1 second behind, losing the other. So both teams were on point on punishing each other. It just came down to that good awareness from Ryzu, that he saw that one quick hit right at the end there and just cross slash right when he needed to be, and that just sealed them.
Yep, there was a lot of crazy trades going on there. Spiral Cut trades going off, and it was just HP City right there in that little corner. The new lobby is up, man. Feel free to join. Okay. So this should hopefully be the final lobby that we'll be using for tonight. Just had a bit of issues with DCs and stuff there, so we should be good to go. Yeah, that double summon screen was actually crazy. Team KingsGlaive going up 1-0. Good stuff. Good start to the set. So how did you playing Renoa, have her up to Crystal A? How did you feel about that Renoa play that you were seeing there?
It's always, to be honest, it's always fun to see a Renoa play because it's basically you just want to put yourself in those shoes and be like, yeah, I will do that. Uh, it was it's always interesting to see Renoa mirrors since a lot of that has been happening lately. You know, a lot of people have been moving towards this character, but what I'm really interested is to see KG's side because KG is not using Meteor. That is something that you don't see a lot. They're opting to go with Apocalypse, and I like that whole search mentality. So I feel like they're trying to confirm the setups a little bit more. But yeah, it's still fun to see nonetheless.
Yep, I agree 100%.
Now I'm gonna be honest with you, Kyle. I know Save the. I know they used to run Terra. I want to see some. If they opt for that switch, I'm gonna see that because I have like two of my favorite dudes are going at it.
How
Be
do you
like
feel
so
about
fun.
Terra after the rework?
I actually think she's still a really good. It's just like her mentality is very different. Can't play her like the old mindset you used to play, like stay in the back, wait for the meteor snipes. If your team can set up for you, she's a deadly weapon. And especially with her new unenhanced abilities, fire is a pretty cool ability these days. Uh, Even though it got nerfed from instead of 8 hits, it's 4 hits, but they're 4 really quick hits, so you can still grab people pretty good often with it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and she's still an interesting character. It's just like I said, you have to have a really different mentality of her.
Yep, I definitely agree. See, I use her quite a bit. I got her like up to almost crystal. So the changes were on first look a bit jarring. They felt a little jarring, but kind of the more I've kind of played with her, she's definitely fully still viable. She's just got to play a bit more in now. You know, can't meteor people from 4 rings away and stuff like that.
Yep.
But a lot of the kind of retooling that they did with her normals, I think was pretty interesting. I see more people using her full toolkit now. That like I see people literally just press 2 buttons in
Yeah.
Terra for the whole set.
Yeah. Exactly. That's a welcome that I liked from the rework. People are actually seeing what her full arsenal can do. Because a lot of her old braveries, they were just completely useless. But now you just have these flares, such a ability right now. And Gravik is so good right now as well, especially since it has high priority. Holy as well. It's just these enhanced versions of these attacks are just really good at them.
Yep, I agree 100%.
I got one. The last one, see.
Okay, so alright, we are going to actually play. So just to FYI, it looks like Demon Hunter does have some things to do. So he's gonna play this match, and then after that, they will be running with the sub until he returns. Depending on whenever he returns, if the set might be over already or whatever. Just gonna allow it, but he's gonna play this last match.
Alrighty.
I prefer using Wishing Star, but Meteor's obviously better for the team. Yeah. Alright, let's
Wishing Star is a fun HP if you want to have fun with yourself. If you want to have fun with it.
Yep, if you want to just play triple speed or something like that.
Yeah, Renoa's a speed. You could just play Renoa speed and just go out. It's basically Garage Dive.
Garage Dive on shoot.
Hmm? Would have loved to see who posted that in the drawing board and said that was a good idea.
I don't know. Her design's pretty interesting. I like that she is like super, you know, the aggro shoot. She is.
Yeah, she is definitely ultimate aggressive shoot. If you try to play far away with her, right?
Yep. Nope. You got to be right in the fray, and I think that's good. A lot of Terra players, pretty much all the Terra players I've seen, have all pretty much migrated over to Renoa. Pretty much anyone that was a top Terra is now Renoa. Which is pretty interesting. Alright, gonna get this underway. Alright, so interesting to see what kind of stage we might end up here with, and if there's going to be any type of character changes coming from...
Save the Queen's side, since they're down 1. Let's see if they try to commit any types of changes. Not.
So it looks like we have same characters going off. Might be a little bit of a change to HP and potentially skill sets here. Somebody just actually asked me that, so I think that they're definitely going to look to change that. You know, certain stages, certain HPs are just absolute garbage. It's just they're just useless. Coming from being an ace player, you know, just some stages Fire F is just insanely unusable.
Alexandria, Dimensional Rift, those are some good examples.
Yep, exactly, man.
Oh, and speaking of interesting maps, we got Narsh.
Oh, the glorious map of Narsh.
Fan favorite amongst the community.
We got the same team coming out. No changes on that front yet.
Yeah. Everyone's sticking to their guns.
Okay, there we go. So Furion, in a little bit of a precarious situation. If he can get his holds down on this stage, I like for them to be able to set up properly.
Well, speaking of which, he's already holding someone down. He commits to the full bravery combo. He just opted to go for that bravery. Prince is also already in the 1500 mark. But Ryzen right there with the punish, but D3M also with the punish as well.
Oh,
another great hold into the
slice and die.
And but Apocalypse, big double hit on Apocalypse, getting a double knock.
They do still get the HP damage trade right there, though. Yeah, Meteor, Lord of Arms going off. So they have 2 wave HPs.
Yeah, you have Meteor and Lord of Arms. 2 wave HPs you gotta look yourself out for. But Furion again.
Man, it's held again.
Yeah, that Furion is on point with those holds, and it looks like that the core's gonna be going into Save the Queen's side. Actually, no, it's pretty spread even.
Oh,
what was cool he come in?
But no limit break. But he does. Well, yeah, it looks like somebody took the kill from him.
Yeah, and they actually lose Renault in the back.
Yo,
they're getting it.
He still has Omni. Oh my!
And
wow.
A great Apocalypse with the slice and dice punish. That was so quick.
Holy! That took about 15 seconds.
So someone took the Omni slash kill and then someone else got punished for that, and then it was just a snowball effect. Everyone else just kept dying in the background towards each other. So yeah, the snowball effect was real in this game. It's tough when momentum gets started. Like Team KG, they're known for their momentum. They got one down, the other just went after everything else. Just a snowball effect.
I'm gonna take a look here. Apocalypse going off, but she left herself vulnerable. Nice cut right there from Raizu. Alright, yep, gets no wall rush right there. Keeping the pressure up on the Titus. You're opting to play the mirror. I'm not sure about this. If going back towards the battle.
Oh, tried to meteor Raizu, but manages to knock that Noah away. But Furion again with a great hold. Spiral cut doesn't quite land his marks, and same goes for Slice and Dice. Apocalypse also been thrown out, doesn't quite land.
Yeah, so the Titus mirror has been pretty real throughout this match. Potentially to the detriment Team SQ, so they want to try.
Oh, but speaking of which, Spiral cut lands on the bridge, taking a lot of chunk of Brave, rising with an Omni Slash, completely KOs.
Oh man, this is just Meteor?
Meteor's going out, doesn't quite get great hold, interrupting the Omni.
Oh my goodness. That's Slice and Dice.
Trying to opt for the summon, but a summon call is not the best idea right now. Slice and Dice again, great pickup. Looks like Save the Queen is bringing this back. Ryzen is trying to get that solo summon. Really wants it. Narsh is a really big map. They can get it, but he gets wall. Oh, he doesn't get wall rush.
Now that's kind of risky. They're trying to do like duo and solo summons there on their last stock.
Ryzen would have paid very dearly for it if he's lucky that that wall rush didn't really get him. But
he's down. Yeah, he's down.
Whoa. He gets hit by somebody else.
Perfect defense. Blocking that Apocalypse right there. Oh my.
What a save.
Devo? Oh my goodness.
But Lord of Arms. This is double wave HP. You gotta be careful. Save the Queen, bringing that back. You know, answering back, say, hey, you guys got us, but we need you back too.
This is a this is a slugfest. This is just things are happening.
They're happening and they're happening quick. But like always, the game starts off a bit slow. People are keeping to their neutrals. Varian is trying to get that hold, doesn't really get it. Looks like they're setting each other up. That was a great
double meteor.
Varian trying to look for those holds. Varian is doing a lot of work for that Noah right now. They're keeping themselves in sync. Oh, but they better be careful for that Spiral Cut lands. He sets up for the Slice and Dice.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. Not a lot of damage here, but good.
But a hard knockdown nonetheless, yeah.
Oh, get Apocalypse. Yep, get surged.
This is getting pressured by Ryzen, but Ryzen opts to go back, keeping it safe. Oh, Lord of Arms.
Nice
just
Lord of Arms. But they're not close to summon yet. Core is not spawned yet, so no way.
Core has not spawned. Team KG have the benefit. Meteor goes out. They quite landed though. Apocalypse as well. Enhanced Omni.
No dice.
Good. Lord of Arms trying to push it back. Oh, but it lands on the Titus. Not a kill, but a lot of damage.
So hot right now for Team Save the Queen.
KG gets the summon.
It looks like right now, Save the Queen, one person on life support, one person down, one person at full health. They are going to need to play extremely conservative and try and stay out of hold.
Noah has a lot. Their Noah Prince has a lot of HP though. If she can land that bravery, that's just a guaranteed down on everyone on the field. But as I said, that she got nerfed. Apocalypse gets a hit right there. Quite get the kill though. 44 HP, saved the life. Slice and Dice gets the Walrus. Diamond Dust is coming in. Will they get anything out of it? Doesn't look like it. Seems everyone was able to run out and a bomb thrown out just to catch.
So right there, it looked like Titan's trying to be a little nice evasion right there. Gets out of the block.
Another meat. Quite get the hit. Ryzen is sitting on. Ryzen is Omni broken, but Spiral Cut takes it instead.
little bit of miscommunication. I see that they keep trying to go for the same targets. Every time he does Omni Slash and the whips, at least they're quite vulnerable. So I'd like to see them possibly tighten that up a bit.
They have their hands full. Spiral Cut doesn't quite get the hit. Saw it coming. Meteor doesn't quite get the hit either. Apocalypse, ooh, almost there, but great awareness. Vampire dodging that. It looks like they go for the JP summon, and they do get it. The tables could turn here. Oh, Riser getting the wall rush.
No, gets hit away.
It's hit away. Spiral Cut trying for the ball.
Nope, gets interrupted. Oh man, Apocalypse going on.
Apocalypse hits for 13 HP, but he gets a double knock. That's a lot of time the summon wasted for that. Cloud is limit broken, and he's looking for that Omni Slash. Oh, great awareness trying to knock her back, but
he gets it. He gets it. And what's crazy is that he had perfect defense. He just didn't block. Oh man, the heartbreaker on Narsh.
Yup. That double Apocalypse knockdown, even though it was for like 13 HP, is still 2 people down that entire summon. That's just a lot of summon time just gone out.
Oh, so right there, Team Save the Queen going down 2-0 right now to Team KingsGlaive. That match is very, very back and forth. Literally came down to the summon and like last stock. So I think these teams are quite evenly matched. I'd like to see some things tightened up though on both sides. I'd like to see this. A lot of things within KingsGlaive. More than a few times, it looks like they were trying to both HP the same target. Obviously, when you do that, you know someone's going to be left in recovery to get punished. So, kind of having one person set up every single time, other person take advantage. See more of that. I think we'll see less, you know, them overextending on that front.
Yep, definitely seems like it. I think it was like 2 Omni Slashes interrupted, sadly.
Oh, this game. So they glitched in the lobby where it takes them right back into the game.
Yeah, just throws you back in.
This game.
Looks like Dissidia has a little bit of a problem.
Okay, this game sometimes it just, you know, it makes it so hard to love. So I'm gonna have them leave the lobby and rejoin. All right. Oh, okay.
They're all out.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh no, they actually did leave. Yeah. All right. So they're gonna rejoin the lobby, and then Team Save the Queen will be getting their other team member in here so that they can finish this out. Because Demon Hunter will be leaving. Demon Hunter, I felt a lot of good reads, a lot of good setups. Definitely a lot of slice and dice work happening there for sure.
He's very aware that he's been dodging a lot of those Apocalypse because he really knows he's gonna get searched, and he feels that coming. He's really dodging it well.
Yep, and I think that kind of comes to, you know, having a lot of experience with playing against really aware shoots and stuff like that. You know when to press a button. You know that you want to stagger your strings and stuff like that, not end a lot of strings. You know, you play with Moises, I play with Polar. You play against a lot of high-level shoots, also Kazu when he's around. You know that they're going to be looking at you, they're waiting for that button press, and after a while, you know, your awareness definitely goes up for sure.
Yep, definitely. But I can't wait. Vampire is showing how strong he is with Firion, though. Firion is getting that new rework soon as well. It's gonna be interesting to see what Vampire is that, because Firion is definitely becoming a very mobile Vanguard compared to what he is right now.
100%. And what's even kind of maybe not so funny to me, I guess, is that there's going to be a rework the day before Otaku. So that means Vampire Knight is going to have to kind of grind and relearn his character. A day before to prepare, man. The pros do it too. They gotta get used to stuff
really quick.
It's actually crazy, and then a couple of squall players will have to relearn their entire character the day before. So
Yeah, I think I've heard from a few squall players that they have to relearn their triggers because triggers are gonna be like a little bit off in their timings now.
Mhm.
Not too sure. So yeah, those little small details, people have to like catch on to it quick. Also interesting to see what character's gonna get reworked next.
I'm gonna actually try and have them use match 2, just in case.
Okay, so match 2?
Yeah, just in case it glitches out again. I'm gonna have them use match 2. Alright, so so they're having, okay.
They're having S.
Electric Buster. I'm not familiar with that player.
Ain't he? But he could be a hidden gem waiting to happen.
Yep. Just waiting for Golden Toes. Alright, let's go. So again, for anybody that is just now tuning in right now, score right now, KingsGlaive 2 matches over Save the Queen. Demon Hunter did have to step out, so right now we are having alright, let's on the road.
Now these matches have been very close, guys. Not like it's just been going down to the last stock, final wire, all too.
Yep, I agree. Like just that Narsh match right there, and I feel like it's, we mentioned before, real heavy momentum swings. You know, down, down, down. You know what I mean? It's just from there. It's just, you know, next thing you know, all 3 stocks are gone. So I'd like to see maybe them doing a bit. You know, with Renoa, that's one of the drawbacks to having that character as a shoot. You really can't have like extended neutral. Like you have to go in.
Yeah, there's no neutral game. No neutral game at all.
Yep.
Just gotta go in there.
And so there is no real way for you to stall them out. If they were perhaps using a Vanguard, maybe like a Dark Knight Cecil, or maybe a COD or something like that, that had pretty good neutral, pretty good projectiles they can put out there. But no, you know, they're every character that's on this screen they have to be in the fray. So, you know, when that happens, you really have to win your 1v1s, and you really have to pick on who you're targeting and who you're downing and stuff like that. Every single hit matters.
Yeah, definitely. Especially for Renoa, man. You have to get an HP on Renoa. You gotta make her second guess herself from activating. Because when you activate Angel Wing, your HP is at a very dangerous threshold. You gotta you gotta think it through. Because you're like, I really wanna like risk this. Like one random HP could get me, and it's just be all for naught.
Yep. It's unfortunately kind of like an all-in. It's a little bit of a Hail Mary, you know what I mean? What's going to end up happening and stuff like that. Here we go. Moise is saying Goku reveal trailer incoming. Now, Midgar. Now, you did get what you asked for, Meteor.
I got what I've been asking for.
Meteor.
But they're Team KG, an interesting comp right now. Double Assassin Vanguard.
Wait, actually...
Wait, aren't they not supposed to switch though? Because they're the winning side?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I already said this. Come on. Yeah, so I think you're just gonna... Oh, man. It's becoming a bit tedious. Oh, the lobby glitch.
Oh, rip. I guess we're gonna have to remake a new one.
Oh man, this game.
This just shows how much love we have to this game, you know? Like,
so the lobby, unfortunately, so let me explain what's kind of going on to everybody out there. So the lobby is actually like completely broken, and didn't let him pick another character. So, yikes. So I'm gonna recreate the lobby again, and then I'll have them join. Oh man, this is definitely probably one of the most tedious Friday night fights I've ever had.
this just shows how much heart and love that we do this for, you know? Like, no other people would go with so much work, so much hardship, just to show, like, this competitive side. We just really, you know, it's a love and hate relationship right now. We love the game, but it looks like the game hates us for it.
The game just don't love us, it feels like, you know what I mean? It's just,
Ain't giving us no love right now.
The non-existent servers are great. Oh man,
they're wonderful. You can see it for yourself.
They're just fantastic. Oh man, what? I don't know. I will be using event lobbies at Otaku, so hopefully we won't have to deal with any of this. We didn't have any lobbies break when we did that first to 10. When we did the exhibition, no lobbies broke.
Yeah, I saw it. Everything was running very smooth. I hope that and the other last as well. I hope those tournaments keep running as smooth as they are.
Yeah, I hope it's so.
I just hope the update before Otaku doesn't bring a game-breaking bug like the last update did. You know, invisible characters are popping up in the lobbies.
That would be a supreme bummer. Just waiting for everybody to rejoin. Actually, Shinex, it is up now. The new lobby's up.
Right.
Join through there. Oh man. Okay, people pouring back in here a little slower. Here we go. So I think Vampire Knight probably kind of happy a little bit about that. He doesn't have to play on Midgar.
He's just like, boy, it's my lucky day, huh?
Oh man, yeah. If I was a Furion player, I think that might actually be my worst nightmare. That stage.
Right, I am. Ready?
Okay, just waiting on 3 more peeps to get in here. If only we could get this stuff patched out. That'd be fun.
You know, speaking about that, recently, I heard games like I think Bandai was working on a new server system for their fighting games, and I think it's live right now. Like Tekken 7, Blaze Blue, Dragon Ball, even Soul Calibur, they're actually getting servers for these fighting games.
Oh, that's excellent. You know what I mean? Dedicated servers. You know, I think historically, fighting games have always pretty much used peer-to-peer connections and stuff like that. Which, you know, normally not too much of a deal. It's your connection and my connection.
Yeah, it's usually a 1v1 scenario, but in a game like this where you got 6 people, it's very hard for a peer-to-peer system to work.
It's just unreasonable to think that, you know what I mean?
I agree.
It's a lot to ask to think that, you know, that's going to run like that. Who are we waiting on?
We're waiting for 2 more? We see. Yeah, 1 more from each team. We're waiting for Prince. Oh, speaking of him, he's right there.
Alright, just waiting for that last player. Get in here. I actually this has actually been a little more work than my entire day of work. This has actually been more work than my entire day of work. I actually want to drink now after this.
We can all drink to that, man. Trust me.
Yeah, that's actually crazy.
All right.
We're gonna actually see people play.
That's what everyone's here to see, so I hope everything goes good.
So Chris, I don't know how to say his name. Chris?
I think Raizu DC. Yeah, Raizu DC.
What is the problem? There's something, I don't know, man. Maybe they just don't want this to happen.
I don't know if to cry or laugh.
We're gonna try something. Sinex, would you mind actually hosting the lobby, man? You host the lobby.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know what to even think at this point.
I think I was host during the JP one. But yeah, you can pass me.
Okay. I've never seen this amount of complications before in my life. Yeah, I'm gonna have you host. I don't know what to say at this point. It's just I don't know if the lobbies are actually broken right now.
We're trying to look for a culprit right now. We don't know if it's PSN. We don't know if it's like the Dissidia itself. It's us.
I played with I want to say so. I was in solo earlier, and I played like maybe 8 or 10 games with Raizu. Like ran into him, and pretty good in DCs or anything like that. So I don't think it's his connection. I'm fairly certain it's not.
Same goes for Save the Queen. I played with them before as well. Never had any issues either.
Yeah, this is just.
I think it's just like bad luck right.
Yeah, Prince is saying that got an error code last time, so it could actually be PSN.
Yeah, it could be the game itself.
Let me switch you over to host just in case. Alright, you are now host, my man.
Ready? Hopefully. Move it now.
This is actually bad. I'm actually not even like this isn't even comical anymore. This is actually bad. Who is Agito?
Agito? What's that?
He kicked that guy? I'm pretty sure that's nobody that we know. And try match 2. This is Actually, I'm gonna have to try match 4 just in case.
Going all the way toward the bottom.
Yeah, man, this is nutty. So, who do you like for the last 2 DLC characters, man?
I mean, if we go based on the list, it's probably gonna be Yuna and Snow. I imagine. I'm looking forward to Yuna though. Yuna is definitely a character I have in my eyes.
I'm absolutely looking forward to her for sure. Like, not really much affinity for Jack or Titus. I didn't really like either one of them in the game. They were like, Jack was like, you only saw him for 10 minutes at the end of the game, so whatever. Like, an actual person outside of flashbacks. And then Titus was, whatever. I liked Auron. Like, if we could get Auron, oh man, that'd be sick.
Auron would be a legend in this game. And he'd definitely be a Vanguard. He has to be a Vanguard.
Yep. But I'm definitely happy with Yuna. Interesting to see if they'll actually do marksman or if
Yeah,
they're gonna do speed.
The thing is, like, are they gonna opt for 10-2 Yuna or 10 Yuna? Because they're two very distinctive characters.
Yep, I agree.
So I'm curious to see what movesets they're gonna go with. But probably they're just gonna opt for 10 Yuna. Since she's already has like this little, like, you know, the Dissidia version of her. She has a pretty base set already. What? Who's Agito?
Ooh, doo, 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 doo. This may be our last chance, yeah.
You got that right.
No doubt, because I'm actually probably, if we get another DC, I'm gonna ask both teams what they want to do. It's, this should be over already. It should actually be over. Even like a 4-4 would be like going to the final match already. Okay, here we go. Alright, make sure
Put our hands together.
Oh,
Hope this works. Come on. Let it please work.
So Chinex, if there was another offline Dissidia event, would you think more teams will try and make it out?
I think so, especially it all depends how much people know about it, because it's all about getting notified in time. As long as people get notified in time, I'm sure a lot of people are going to start going out, especially now that there's been quite a handful of tournaments. We're about to have 3 to 4 LAN tournaments, and that's makes it feel very lively. That's just, the more lively the game feels, the more it starts to show its face, the more people are just gonna start showing up.
Yep, absolutely. I think that, you know, we have a relatively small, you know, player base and stuff like that in comparison. But the game itself is so good. You know, like the core actual gameplay of the game is
it's a very fun game. It's just the things surrounding it's what's keeping it from shining. That's the thing. Yep. It's not the game, it's just the things that are around it. It's what's keeping it in the spotlight.
I agree emphatically. But I do definitely like the game. At least probably has at least 2 years of like DLC supported feature. I think at least
that is a good step forward. Good, you know, a nice way of knowing that there's, you know, stuff waiting.
Okay, so going to Alexandria. Okay.
Meteor and Apocalypse, who search HPs, can't wait to see this. Everyone else is keeping to their stuff except for SQ. SQ's going with Vanquish on Kane, a very rare HP attack on that character.
Good verticality though, and then we can definitely catch people sleeping if they try and camp above you.
Both teams are already
off
a little bit
goodness,
neutral.
99-second, another one, the weapon master. Okay.
Rhyperion is now sitting at 500, but Terra's sitting at a good solid 1300 right now, 1400, and Renault trying to shoot up in the back, trying to get this nice HP. It's a great call from the dog, but Terra saw it coming. Good block on her part. Apocalypse coming in, hits Furion a lot, almost 2,000.
Yeah, not even looking at him. Able to smash that.
Terra though, she's sitting on 2,900, and the Meteor almost lands on that. Good dash. But another hold. Will that hold be an HP?
Oh no, yes it will. Actually opts to go for it.
Meteor manages to land his mark.
Good stuff. I like this Terra. I'm definitely liking this Terra play. A lot of good tornado placements.
Yep, definitely. Enhanced Lightning doesn't quite get the shot. A wall rush coming in from Raizu into the cross slash. Gets a hard knockdown. Almost 2K. Apocalypse doesn't quite land it though. Oh, a great read on that.
He tried to spiral cut him. You've seen that before. Raizu landing another 2K cross slash.
It's a small back. You gotta be aware of your back. Wall rushes are so easy to come by. And spiral cut ends the life of the Kane, and then Raizu ends the life of the Varian. Quick hit, boy, and it ends it there. Quick hit into the spiral.
That was dominant.
Yep, that was just HP after HP. Great momentum. That's how it goes in good old Alexandria. Wall rushes for City. Every single corner, you gotta be careful.
The thing about that is that I felt that the Terra actually had a pretty good match. Just not able to land outside of more than one meteor, which I think, unfortunately, not enough right there.
Yeah. It was definitely looking good at first, but then they just got that momentum and brought it back.
Fury going chasing up in the sky. Not sure about that.
He gets broken for it.
Yep.
But Raizu goes off in the back. Terra Meteor. Apocalypse doesn't quite get his mark. And Kane gets the punish.
Oh, Vanquish.
Nice. Kane is definitely trying to pull off that pressure.
Oh, Meteor?
Meteor doesn't quite get his mark. Only sitting on 128 bravery right now.
Meteor a lot bigger than he used to be. You know, lingers way less, as well as a much reduced hitbox. So could be some of the adjustments I'm seeing right here.
Meteor doesn't quite land.
Oh,
another Meteor gets the hard knockdown. Wasn't 4 HP, but a hard knockdown is nonetheless. Great Graviga, a great example of how good Graviga is right now. Oh, 3K bravery. She's definitely searching for it.
Oh my goodness.
And a great setup right there. Great TH. Looks like they're opting for the core as well. Terra's aiming for it. Kane is sitting on 2,000 right now. They offer JP something that is pressure right now, but it looks like they're trying to collapse. Apocalypse doesn't really get its mark. Another setup.
Oh, beautiful right there.
Terra tries to get the Meteor, but gets knocked over his head. And Feeble coming out. Vanquish goes up.
Oh my god, that's spiral cut.
That was an interesting move coming there. Cloud out, trying to keep up the pressure. They don't want them to summon, and they're looking for the summon. And they get it.
And now Alexandria being such a small map, you know, one summon can certainly seal the fate. You know what I mean? Especially if you're already on a roll right there.
Yep, definitely. And teleport has been used early by, I think it was the Renoa. Trying to dodge that jump 3 from Kane. Terra sitting on Killing Brave on one of their targets.
Ooh, jumps up to almost 4K just like that. Apocalypse goes up, no dice.
She's definitely searching for it, and she lands it.
Furion again trying to go in the air to challenge, but no dice.
And she just automatically broke Terra. Well sitting on K right now, looking for that Diamond Dust setup. Oh, but Raizu finishes the combo. Doesn't quite get the down there. The hold comes out. No HP attack. Spiral Cut comes in.
Snowballing. And they still have summon. I'd like to see them. Yeah, they should have called Ifrit right there.
Oh, that was a great setup. Terra. Terra saw that Raizu got Wall Rush, hit him twice with the light, and Vampire came with that HP attack. Search HP attack right there. Landing. That was great team.
That was good stuff. I like to see that. Good turnaround right there from Team Save the Queen.
Yep. Like I said, these games between these two teams is always so back and forth. Like, always showing off those dominant sets. Apocalypse coming out. Quite get his mark either. Another good hold. And Vanquish lands.
Oh, Titus trying to come in and interrupt, but he put himself in the middle of a 1v3
Vanquish doesn't quite misses his mark on the Titus, but a great break.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Nobody around.
Look at that setup. Yep. Both teams traded HPs there. Vanquish came out of nowhere. Doesn't really quite land anything.
There we go.
Cloud Raizu trying to keep the pressure on the Terra. Etros has Killing Brave, but as I say that, Bank also gets hit.
Now, one thing I'm seeing, it's abundantly clear, is that I'm not really sure right now if Team KingsGlaive really has an answer for fearing holes.
Oh, and that meteor catches Terra.
Oh my goodness, that spiral cut was OD.
A great punish on that.
Yeah.
On that. In another setup minute.
How quick it was definitely a little questionable right there. You never want to really be doing anything like that when you're at low health. You did it.
Jump 3 catches that setup from that Terra. That was a good
my god.
Oh!
Runs right up and then cross slash. And meanwhile, there's too much things going on.
Yeah, they definitely are trying to together.
This is just how
Apocalypse and Bank are down right now. One is hard knockdown and one just got HP.
Oh, down. Oh my god, evening up the stocks right there. Summon, no one cares about it now. Everybody is just going ham.
Might for it right now. They should aim right now. They have 2 knockdowns and as a track. Meteor gets the punish. Doesn't hit for long.
Ryzen's got to be careful. He's a liability HP wise right now.
Trying to disrupt them. They don't want them to do that summon no matter what, even if it doesn't cost them, but they still get the Shiva.
Oh man, this match is crazy.
Things are going from 0 to 100 real quick. Alright, Shiva's aiming right in the middle of the map. Doesn't quite get it. Does get Kane though, but here comes Apocalypse and lands on that.
That's a heartbreaker. Ends up taking it. Damn, now this is going to push him up 3-1 right now. Excuse me, 3-0 actually, rather. So that match was extremely back and forth. Now there is a Terra on the field, which means that Save the Queen can actually play a bit more neutral now. However, on a stage like Alexandria, just not really a good opportunity to show neutral
in a much map like Promise Meadow, Terra, even Porta. Terra can really shine on right there, but in a small map like that, I think it's definitely Renoa's doing. I would say from shoots.
I agree. I definitely agree, man. Talk to me about that match. That match. But hold on. We don't have anybody in here that shouldn't be in here.
Najin is in here. Najin is not so good.
Anybody that's not playing, so yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone else is.
Yeah, you gotta get out.
Okay, everyone else is good. That match was really good. Those Terra meteors were hit a lot. It really came down to the wire. It's always coming down to the wire with these 2 teams. It's just Team KG is managing to get that split-second final HP attack that's sealing them the deal right now. If Save the Queen can adapt to that, oh my gosh, they can make it a comeback. Down in my mind about it.
I agree. I definitely agree. When everybody starts holding forward, it really ultimately it's going to be whoever gets the better trades. That's really what it comes down to. You know what I mean? Like you can get a good read, think you made a good play, and instantly get punished for it. On a match like Alexandria, it's normally better once you get knocked down. Don't get up and go right back into the fray. Maybe use your invo frames, try and dash back a little bit, assess the situation. But really, right there in that corner, it was literally just a slaughter. Both teams. Every single person was getting hit. There was HPs going off constantly, and that's
Terra actually got a KO on Renoa by accident because the meteor was supposed to be on Titus, but Titus right into Renoa's face, and the meteor just happened to spawn on Renoa, and it was just like a misfortune of events right there.
Yep, I definitely agree. Right there. Alright, so going over to the polar opposite, it's going to be Cornelia. Very big open stage. Raizu opting to go Ami Slash here. Not a bad decision. Can definitely catch somebody slipping. You know, that lunge is very tricky to dodge.
Yep.
Alright, so let's get into it. Now, good stage for Furion, I would say. A lot of big open spaces, flat spaces.
Just like how he likes it. And speaking of which, he's already taking advantage of it.
Well, yeah. Try to go for another whole tornado coming out. Interrupts.
Machine touch, man. Just push him back. Ice traps coming in and doing some work already. Holy, just get a little bit. Bravery, Crystal spawning in right in the middle of the map. Meteor! Oh, she tried to set up. It's just a little bit out of. Is searching. Check himself out. Renoa in the back, getting that dog hit, setting up the trap into the Apocalypse. Gets it.
Oh, gets the Omni Slash off. Not too much though. Gets punished. Not a good trade right there.
Definitely not. He definitely got the short end on the stick on that trade.
Okay, Spiral Cut. No connection there. A little too much of a hard read right there.
Looks like ice traps are being set up. Cloud is limit broken. He's ready to slam that square button, but Meteor punishes him. Ryzen is now sitting on it.
Oh my goodness. A bit of a hard read right there. Tried another Spiral Cut, but it seems like that's not the first time that oh my goodness. Double hit right there.
That was some good cover they were providing for Ryzen right there, and they got their ice sets on the Terra, but she Meteors right on her.
Again, despite the mat being 3 times as big as the last one, the pace of the match is exactly the same.
And they managed to get it. Renoa gets that Apocalypse right on Terra, being set up by Titus.
Oh man, I just feel like, unfortunately, Save the Queen is having a bit of a hard time keeping up with the tempo. Because once that ball starts rolling, Team KingsGlaive never lets up. It is
Let's
their
see
ball.
if they can bring it back though, because it's always been like this. They lose the first one, win the second, and then it's just an all-out brawl. And Ryzu got a little bit of a hit on that 300 bravery. Everyone's still keeping it a bit neutral though, but great break from Renoa, getting a lot of bravery from that. Trying to nerf it. A great Meteor setup coming in. Vanquish also gets a hit as well.
Renoa sitting at
Renoa has brave. Oh, she got hurt last second. She's still sitting on a lot of brave for the Apocalypse. Quite landed. Hands fire, getting that hit. Same goes for Bravica. Vanquish again. Those setups are definitely working in their favor right now.
Oh, nice.
Meteor doesn't land his mark, but got a setup. Meteor does land there.
Oh, nice.
AG sitting a little bit low on the HP pool right there.
Now, what I'd like to see right now is they need to close these stocks out. That's what they need.
Great punish on that.
And before Summon gets out, they need to try and close out.
The Summon core is out. Whoever gets the core right now will probably get the best benefit from it. And it looks like Team KG is trying to go for it, and they get it. Now, will they end up paying a stock? That's what I want to find out right now, because it looks like they're trying to slam on Ryzen, but Ryzen manages to run away from that.
Oh man, Apocalypse.
A wall rush into Apocalypse,
goodness.
A double.
He ran into it. That was super unfortunate.
Noah is going all in. Angel form, 1 HP, and a dream right now. That's what she's going for. Apocalypse as well. Noah is going all in.
Pedal to the metal.
And a great snowball win for Team KG. They just went in all the dices, all the marbles. They just all.
Oh my goodness! It is just a Prussian session. Once the ball starts rolling, they will not let up. And I think that, you know, even on this big stage, the matchup kind of played out exactly how it did on Alexandria. Despite the map being 5 times as big, the tempo is exactly the same.
Yeah. Once you saw that into Angel Wing, when she's just sitting on 1 HP, that's when you know you're confident. You're just gonna.
Yep. No, I definitely agree. So right there, Team KingsGlaive, that was pretty decisive. Moving up game 4-0 right now. So gonna see what changes we made and stuff like that. I feel like it's a tempo momentum game. They get the ball rolling and they never let up. The foot never comes off the neck. So
Definitely.
I feel at the early end of the match, I said it right before. I was like, they need to kill somebody right now. You know what I mean? They need that to happen.
The thing that I was noticing as well is like at the early game of the match, they're getting a lot of HPs, but not a lot of HP. They're just slowly whittling them down, while Team KG is just going in for those hard heavy hits. And I think that's right now the thing that's really benefiting Team KG right now, is that they're basically just have enough Brave. They're not landing too many hard knockdowns, but they're landing the ones that matter. That's really what's setting them apart right now.
I agree 100%, Shinex. That I couldn't have said it better myself. You know, they got a lot of good trades, a lot of good HP damage off in that second match, particularly. They just couldn't close it out. You know what I mean? I think it might have been best to just have two people focus on one target, get that person out of there, get that stock down. Let's try and stimulate this momentum. Let's try and put up a wall. You know what I mean? Let's try and stop, because right there was just a flow chart. You know what I mean? One KO, another KO, another KO, another knockdown, and they just never were able to kind of disrupt their flow chart. And they ended up losing that match for it. You know, they got
the summon is also a big factor right now. Team Save the Queen, they're not getting the summons first, and that's really hurting them. Because you see that Team KG is making those comebacks with the summon on their side. A summon is a huge deal. It's a game changer. Really needed.
The summon is just, you know, it's almighty. It's extremely powerful. It's just, you know, it's one of those things.
Oh, Matera has just gone away. It's time for the Meteor Renoa to make her return. Let's see if that will make any good changes for Team Save the Queen. This is their last chance. They gotta throw in all the marbles.
Yep, and I'd like to see them Lunar Subterranean again on a pretty big stage. I like to see them use the stage to their advantage.
I didn't notice. They also switched out game. They're going in with the Cloud as well.
Yep, Vampire Knight. Pretty good Cloud as well. Face off against
They're definitely going in for the mobile team setup.
Yep. Okay. No punish right there. Oh yeah, nice one too.
A nice wall rush. Doesn't quite commit to it. Vanquish comes out, gets... No, he gets one. The other one got knocked down as well.
It's knocked away. Now, Core coming up. You see right there, FL Snipe right there on top of it. Essentially gets the entire Core for Team KG.
Yeah, they really need to be careful with that Core game, but they do lose a stock.
Okay, so I like this. I like this a lot. It looks like they're trying to keep up the tempo and really match them when it comes to aggression. Now, they do need to be wary of Cloud. He's probably going to try and sit back, wait for limit break, get that on me, and try and secure.
Speaking of which, he's already committing. Ryzu's going to search for that. Better be very careful.
See,
they're going in for the...
Oh, man. Beautiful right there.
Ryzu. That was actually a good idea from Ryzu. I think he just went in there with Omni Slash, people just back off, and that's just something. He just gave him space.
Yep, I agree 100%. Nice little mind game he played right there.
Oh, but someone got hit for a lot of bravery for it. Omni Slash doesn't quite land. Meteor, an early sidestep knocks him down. You save the Queen. They're still keeping themselves pretty safe and healthy right now, even though it's their summon. Vanquish again, and another Meteor as well.
Oh, wall crush? Oh, too far away. Nice.
Too far away. He doesn't have not limit either. Another Meteor, and he lands as well, but that's done from Ryzu. Ryzen and Ryzu sitting in about half health right now. Etros has decided to go in full on, but she got hard knockdown. That's a lot of HP she's losing right now in that hard knockdown state.
Nice right there. Keeping Cloud at
break. Cloud at another hard knockdown. Angel Wing from Etros. Etros is going to be losing a lot of HP. That's the worst case scenario that could happen right now. Team Save the Queen choosing to go to the Summon Core, but I guess it was the right call.
Yep, so right there, beautiful change of pace coming from Save the Queen right there. Able to really just keep momentum going and secure that round. I love that. I love that change right there.
The pressure was real, but again, the Core, they did not summon at all, and they're not paying attention to it. I don't know if that's part of their plan, but hey, works it works, like I always say.
Yep, I agree. Not really having much presence on the floor at all. So here we go. I'm gonna take a look at the game. Getting a bit of Brave. How does the strike back there? Bad trade. Now Renoa's sitting at kill Brave in the first 20 seconds.
He got nerfed at the end there. That saved him. He's definitely sitting on very low life support.
Oh my goodness. Meteor coming out. No dice. Never trying to get the core.
Level 2 jump on the core.
And
but
again, just like
KG, best trade.
It gets the core again. Untested.
Oh, finishes the string, so no meteor punish from that. That was a good setup from Ryzen with Renoa, setting up for that Apocalypse. Ryzen got punished though for a lot, sitting on less than half health
maybe
right
for Renoa? Yep. Tried to still drop there. No dice. No punish right there.
And a punish from Omni. That's going to take out Ryzen completely as well.
Summon looks like they're trying to solo. Yep.
Yeah.
Renoa is soloing.
Renoa's in the back of the map. There's no reason why not to summon right there. The other side of the map. Well, by the time they get to you, it's already done.
I agree.
Right? Noah's an Angel Wing. The meteor doesn't land, and she already broke somebody. She's already sitting in that 2K bravery mark.
Okay. Meteor, nice.
Got great punish coming in from Metro.
Keeps finishing his string. I like to see him stagger that a bit more. Nice spiral cut. Just capitalizing on Shiva.
Now, Extras has been knocked down by me. And stuck the momentum on that last one. Doesn't matter.
Spiral cut.
Omni Slash took it, and the Diamond does. Set them up.
Yep.
KG bringing that back. Alright, this could be the potential last game if KG can beat it out. Teams are playing very neutral, though they're starting to close in the gaps right now. Or spawning. Prince is actually searching for the core right now. I like that change. They're trying to keep that presence on the core though.
Wall rush? Nobody keeping an eye on the Renoa right there.
No one was able to confirm that.
Yep, Ryzen is able to come right in and just harass and shoot. Unimpeded.
This is trying to get a little bit trigger happy with those meteors, but a great punish on that Apocalypse nonetheless. Titus.
Nice.
Now that's a meteor that actually landed there. Oh, and they got their heads, their sights on Ryzen. They're locking him down hard. He still manages to get out there. But that was a risky slice and dice, and it paid off.
Yeah, not in love with that quick hit at all. Right there, right in proximity with two teammates. Yeah, you're gonna get punished.
Yep. But they do end up getting the summon. Not a really bad trade though. It was just 1k HP. Not a bad trade to get a game summon.
Oh, Omni does fake out. He's gonna
does land.
Oh, gets blasted away.
Cross slash. Spiral cut to the back. Gets some wall rush on Renoa.
Oh yeah.
Entros another limit broken Omni. Won't be enough to kill, but a very good hit. Oh, everybody's getting Omni Slash right now. Both teams are sitting quite a little bit of low health right now. But Apocalypse gets killed. Oh, this could be the end for Save the Queen if they just need to land on Vampire or on SQ. Meteors are coming out. They're floating in. But Spiral seals the kill. The punish came a little bit too late. Titus Ryzen was able to finish it off on Cloud.
Oh man, that was a hell of a last match. That was just, oh my goodness. There's no, you know, as a team, you ideally don't want to be in that kind of situation where it's left. It's trade after trade after trade after trade. And it felt like KingsGlaive, the first match where they took it, they were able to. I think they might have took them by surprise, actually. Able to keep the tempo.
It was a complete change of playstyle. Yeah, they definitely took it off, but they definitely were able to adapt very quickly to that whole scenario. And it really came down to that summon, though. That Save the Queen wasn't really showing their presence on that summon. Almost all the summon core was just free for KG at that point.
Yep, consistently they were able to get the core, and it was a non-factor every single time when it came to Save the Queen. They were not able to get it. So in addition to kind of the playstyle that KingsGlaive was going with, anything extra, a summon or anything like that, is just going to allow them to be extremely dominant. When they're already playing extremely aggressive. So that is going to be the actual end of the set. Score 5, KingsGlaive.
But those were some close match overall. It was always coming down to that last game. Almost all of them were to that last stock too. That was definitely back.
Yep, that was exhilarating. I love watching that. That was a really good set. So we're gonna see if we can get maybe some members of the team in here for a interview. Kind of go over some of the finer points of that, how they felt about the matchup and stuff like that. A little bit of a rocky road connection-wise tonight. I'm not sure if there's just...
It got fixed towards the end. I don't know, like, switching hosts made it work, because, like, we switched hosts, and everything went smoothly after that, thank goodness.
Seemed good, yeah, it seemed good after that, so we might try to implement that in the future. Gonna wait and see what these guys have to say. I don't know who that is.
Did someone join this?
Nope, I don't see anybody in here. Oh, he just actually got back just now. Alright guys, so we're just waiting for these teams, see if we can get some interviews here, some ideas and thoughts behind kind of how the set went and stuff like that. So let's just wait.
Hello, can everyone hear me?
What's up, guys?
Hey, that is Raizu, we have Ryzen, and we also have Golden Tells.
Hello?
Hey, that's me.
Let me also see if we are having Save the Queen. Okay, no, actually he's here. Vampire Knight? I see him in the VC, but maybe his... Can you hear us, man?
Yeah, kung saan you.
You sound a little low. Okay. I think he might be leaving, coming back. Maybe. Can you hear us, Vampire Knight?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. We just wanted to make sure that's working. Will any other members from your team be joining us?
Electrobuster's not on this Discord.
I can.
I believe. I think I sent you the And I don't know how to invite him here in here.
I can PM you it, and then you can just forward it to her. Oh, no. I understand now. My bad. That's why you sent me that. Okay, give me 1 second. And who's your third teammate?
Prince.
Prince, is
I
he
believe
here?
he's in here. Yeah, I believe he's already in here.
Um, I can send it to you, and then just copy it and forward it to Electric Bus. Might be the easiest way, because it just doesn't show up the other way. Okay, so let's kind of go ahead and get into this while we wait for the other members of Save the Queen to get here. Um, Team KingsGlaive, first time participants actually for Friday Night Fights. How did you guys feel going into the set? And feel free to answer one at a time. When you come up, just go ahead and say your name so the people know who's talking, okay?
All right. This is Raizu. Um, well, I've played against Vampire Knight and his crew before, and we scrimmed a lot. I kind of knew what to expect, and I kind of didn't. I mean, they're a strong team. Just I've been playing a lot of solo queue too, so I've been learning how to adapt to certain stuff. So that's pretty much it. I also noticed with Raisin, I had to really play a lot of assassin because we're still trying to work on coordination. But other than that, um, I mean, it was a good exhibition.
Okay, excellent. Golden Tails?
Yay, that's me. Well, it was my first time playing, like, doing this type of FNL. Even though I've heard of it before and I've watched it before, but being a part of it, it was really fun. I had a lot of fun. And, like, Save the Queen, I know a lot of them already, mostly from solo queue. I run into them a lot. But we're fighting them in this type of setting, like a team on team with more coordination than you would in solo queue with, like, a bunch of randoms. It was a lot of fun. It was interesting, too, to say the least.
Excellent. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. And Lord Ryzen. Hello?
I don't know if his mic still working?
If you're talking, we can't hear you, man. I see the green
I sent
icon,
the
but
link to.
we can't hear you.
I sent you the link.
You might have to either close Discord, check your audio settings, or leave the call and come back. Close Discord and come back. Okay. So while we wait for that, I'm not sure if he's having mic issues. Vampire Knight, how did you feel,
Yeah.
sir, coming into this exhibition?
I already knew they were gonna try to like run a search HP attack, but I try to like keep moving, but like they just keep getting like being aggressive. And then like my team ever since like ESL, we haven't really like done a lot of stuff competitively. Like yeah, we have done lobbies and stuff, but like I don't know, it's been hard trying to stay competitive.
Yeah,
Slightly dry out. It's slightly dry out here.
I emphatically agree with that. I think we had a discussion about that. I want to say maybe last week, just about how the competitive edge and kind of the competitive desire, um, it's definitely dwindled a bit. We went from having two weeklies and like Friday night fights to having just Friday night fights, and it's only two teams a week, so it's hard to be like, all right, let's get together, let's practice, let's scrim, because the ultimate question is, what is this leading towards? And if there's nothing that's constantly right there in front of you, it's hard to be motivated. I think that's happened to a lot of teams. A lot of teams that I used to play with every single night, like I just haven't seen some of them for weeks, some of them months. And I don't blame them. It's just it's hard to keep that fire burning amongst three different people when real life is happening at the same time. So
Yeah,
no,
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
yeah, I absolutely agree with that. Actually, how do you feel Raizu's team, KingsGlaive? How have you guys been kind of handling that as well?
Oh, this is Raizu. All right, so you mean as in finding people and stuff?
Or just kind of keeping that competitive edge going, kind of wanted to keep practice, scrimming, stuff like that. Because there's not, like we don't have weeklies at this point. We don't have something that's recurring every single week where you can, have a platform and kind of see where you actually are, where you actually fall within the community. How have you guys kind of keeping the fire alive, so to speak?
Well, for me personally, there's someone I want to surpass and beat. So that's me personally. But um, as a
But
team, I always wanted to make a team for myself, and like I seen that there's a lot of other strong teams out there, like was it Trinity Limit, Cup Noodles, all them. So I decided I wanted to make a team for myself and probably become a top team. So I just really just went on and started adding a lot of people that I can play with in lobbies and stuff. And I found out they had teams. And so that's pretty much it. So I mean it's not really much.
wait,
Yeah,
but I can't let you skate that easily. Wait, so who is it that you want to surpass?
Oh, me? Oh, well, the person, Ultimate Weapon 200. I don't know if you heard of him. Well, everybody heard of
Yeah,
him.
everybody, it's Ultimate.
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
that's like my teacher. So that's like the only person I really still honestly play the game for and beat
I
him.
respect that. That's good. I like that. I respect that. Thank you for that, Raizu. Golden Tells?
for me, I just love, I just love Final Fantasy. I just love Dissidia. So I just love being characters that are intriguing to me or I like playing as, and I just want to use them and just have intense ass matches. Really, that's pretty much what makes me keep coming back to this.
Okay. I like that. Honest and raw. I definitely dig that. And Ryzen, I think it still might be messed up, man. Talking and I don't hear anything coming out. I'm not sure if you're on mobile, Discord, or if you might use a PC. But still, can you guys hear anything? It's just me.
No, no,
No,
I don't hear anything either.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Might want to check your local mute stuff like that. Maybe on your mic stuff like that. I'll actually open the floor to Shinex. Got some questions you want to throw out these guys?
Yeah, definitely. So for Team Save the, you guys switched out uh midway through the sets. You switched out your Noah for Terra. Why did you guys make that switch? What enticed you to do that?
Um, well, I know Prince likes Terra, and he's like a well, I don't know if he's really a hardcore Terra main. For what I know, he's a Terra main, and like I don't know if he's really used to Riona percent. He felt like he wanted to go to Terra way.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I've seen.
I felt like, man, just go for it. Here to just enjoy the exhibition too, so let's just do it.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen Prince played as Terra before.
But
He
like
definitely
Terra
has a
got
good
like
Terra.
Busher. That Terra got Busher.
Yeah.
The rework. Yeah.
No rework. You gotta definitely a whole different thing right now.
So that's actually um one of the problems with my team. Just the whole character switch work with Riona. She
Okay.
doesn't have the same range as other marksmen.
HP wise, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it
So
was just like we're getting used to her.
okay. I actually do have one quick question. So you will be heading to See Otaku next week. Talk to me a bit about
Yes,
that.
yes,
How are you feeling going into See
yes,
Otaku?
yes. I will. I'm actually really excited, to be honest. I'm also Demon Hunter's joining me for that CU Taco. Unfortunately, he lives like out of.
Okay, so, but he will be in
But
attendance as well, right?
yeah, me and Demon Hunter will be both be.
Okay,
I'm
excellent,
actually
excellent.
excited. It's like 2 days before CU Taco. Fury on Rework hits.
Yeah,
A
so
lot.
Actually, extremely excited for that.
definitely about to like.
You have no idea how much Japanese gameplay I've been watching this entire month. Really studying his new moveset, his just the speed and everything, and it amazes how better he actually is.
So I got a little bit of a spoiler alert right here.
Even though his hold power is like cut in half,
Hmm.
it's just overall for the character, it's
Absolutely, I got a little bit of a spoiler right now. I'm definitely gonna get hit by that new HP. It's gonna happen.
better.
I'm definitely gonna get hit by it because I'm not used to Fury and having that.
A
Hey
warp
man,
strike. A warp strike, basically.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have fun with it. To be honest,
That's good, man. And I look forward to meeting you there.
oh yeah,
So
same here actually.
we'll actually,
I know a lot of people are gonna be there. Like RDF is gonna be there too.
yeah. I think a lot of people, our community actually did show up quite pretty impressive. So we have 14 teams right
Yeah, like
now.
during like one day before it was too late to register.
Yeah, sounds like. Well, I told him the whole time. I was like, don't freak out about the numbers because like it's a lot to juggle. Like we have to find essentially a new team if our team can't make it. Then we have to practice with them. Have to see if we have synergy with them. Learn different roles if necessary. Like what if you have two shoots, stuff like that. So like it's a lot that goes into that. He was pretty understanding, but I think he was a little worried. But I think it's panned out pretty well now. Um, so actually, Sinex, if you have any other questions, go ahead and ask now.
Actually, I have a really interesting question for KingsGlaive. You guys did something that almost no other Renoa ever does, and that's not use me. Why did you do that? Why?
Oh my god. Oh, sorry. Is it my turn to talk now? Sorry.
Yeah.
I freaking hate Meteor. Oh my god. It's a good HP attack. Good. You know, it has range. It fucking takes a long ass time to cast out, but like once it comes out, it's good. I personally like running Apocalypse because Renoa lacks like vertical, like up and down attacks, which Meteor I guess does have, but I feel like the 360 cone that Apocalypse does have gives her more of like a protection radius, like when assassins get near her. But that's just my opinion. I just hate Meteor. Maybe it's just because so many people just use it only to square button online.
Hey man,
But like
Oh
that's why I
man.
asked.
yeah, when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, I really like Apocalypse. And the one thing I noticed that was different between Meteor and Apocalypse that made me like it more was she can move when she casts it. When she's using Meteor, she's so vulnerable when she's just standing there doing it. And now I remember that was the first thing I told Raizu and Ryzen when we started. I said if they run Meteor Renoa, I said search HP attacks are gonna be very susceptible to her because she's gonna stay there to cast it. It takes forever to cast it.
Mhm. It definitely worked out for you, man. I really like that show.
Oh, thanks. It took me a long time to learn marksman. Let me tell you, I was trash with them. Like you would think I was a bronze AI when I first like started Renoa, but kind of like what Vampire Knight said, like how he watched JP videos. When she came out, I was like, this is the marksman I want to use. So I just exclusively watched JP videos of her like non-stop until I memorized like distance wise how I had to attack because I usually play lightly. So it was such a complete different experience to jump from the way she plays to Renoa plays, especially when you throw Angelo and Combine in the mix. But
Definitely.
it was a struggle. Like I had to reach out and I asked Makoto. She usually plays Terra. I asked him for like a whole bunch of advice on how to use marksman, and he was basically the one that gave me the rundown on how they were supposed to play and how I play right now actually with Renoa.
Nice. I think that was that. That's honestly it. I asked my two favorite questions, which involved my two favorite characters. I'm all good. Wishy Star. It's if you want to troll around, that thing can catch. Want to like have fun with it. I don't know. Maybe in a small map like Alexandria or Tip Dimensional, maybe I could see it working. But you have to remember that you're sacrificing range. But they do have Fairy. Fairy has a wave HP attack. You're technically not losing on range, so it could work. It could actually work.
Okay. I like that. I definitely like that. So we're gonna wrap. I've had these guys kind of tied up for about almost 2.5 hours now, so I will let them get on with their night. Before we wrap, we'll start from the top. Golden Tails, any shout outs? Anything like that, man, before we get out of here?
One of the people who helped me train as a marksman, Killy Lily, wanted me to give him a shout out, so that's for you, Killy.
You heard it here first, Killy. Your shout out, it has happened. Okay. Raizu?
All right. First, I want to say thank you for the weekly Friday night fights, and thank you for letting us participate. Even though we're an upcoming team, I want to shout out to all my team members. Thank you for all the support, and everyone else that support me and my team. Um, I think everybody that has beaten the crap out of me too to get me to this point. I appreciate that. Um, that's pretty much it for me.
Okay. Short and sweet, to the point. Vampire Knight.
I just want to say, um, I don't know, man. It was fun. It was fun doing this. It was fun just doing like a whole competitive scene again. I've been needing that. I still need to do more practice. Um, I don't know if Rice will be going to see you Otaku, but
Nah, I can't really make it.
all right.
I wish I could
But
though.
I'm gonna have fun too, and just thank you all of you. Just fun matches.
Okay. And Prince kind of has some commentary here. Electric Buster's phone was having a little bit of issues. That's why not able to join us in VC. All I want to say is that considering Raizu destroyed us last time we played, I'm glad we did better against him this time. It was a lot of fun despite Dissidia being Dissidia. Yeah, and I definitely want to give every single person in here a huge shout out. Thank you for your patience. Um, if I was getting annoyed, and I'm not really a person that gets annoyed like that. I know for a fact, you guys are probably like, oh, what the hell's going on? So I appreciate each and every
Oh yeah,
one of you guys' patience through that.
yeah, that was a little frustrating.
Yeah, and it definitely, tempo and stuff like that, it can definitely be a huge disruptor.
Yeah, like the game locking me out of my paid Renoa. What?
It did that to you?
Yeah, it locked me out. I was like, what are you talking about?
And
Oh, Dissidia.
and last but not least, Shinex, any shout outs, sir?
Definitely. Shout out to you, man, for inviting me here. Letting me be here. It was a lot of fun commentating with you. Can't wait to do this again. Shout out to my team, Trinity Limit, of course. You know, they always. I hope they were watching, having fun today. Shout out to all the teams that came here. You two, Save the Queen, KingsGlaive. Shout out to both of you. Fun games, good show. Actually, I want to shout out. There's a Nervisia tournament happening tomorrow. People can still enter if you guys are interested, or do you want to compete, or just have fun with it. It's still open, so you guys can join in there.
Hey,
And
if
nothing.
you want to drop a link for that in the chat or something, just so people have if they want to sign up and stuff. or drop a
Oh,
link
okay.
on their VCR?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll drop it. I'll tell them to drop it there. I think one of them are probably watching right now.
Okay, that's fine.
But yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Oh, no problem, man. I appreciated having you there, for co-commentary. A lot of good insight, especially with some of the characters I don't play. You know what I mean? You play Renoa now as your tournament character. So I definitely can't say anything about her. So I appreciate your insight on that, and I did enjoy commentary with you as well. So with that being said, I'm going to actually wrap up here. I do have one final announcement. I actually just got the email like an hour before I actually started. So I will be doing commentary for Dissidia at Sea Otaku for top 4. So kind of glad that somebody else is on there. I'm not familiar with who it is, but I'm just kind of glad that somebody. So it depends, right? If my team gets top 4, then obviously I can't commentate my own matches. So there will probably be somebody there doing it as well. I don't know if they're actually going to have like a dual commentary setup or anything like that. So we're going to have a stream, and we're going to also have top 4. So anybody that was wondering about those two things, now it's confirmed that we will have a
have a
stream and
question.
top 4. Yes, go ahead.
I have a question. I'm still a little confused. All right, so
hmm
I've been trying to look in the site when exactly is this event. It's 223.
So I have some. This is all subject to change. So I'll tell you what I have now. Right now it's supposed to be
Okay.
Saturday 4 to 6. It's supposed to be the City of Top 4. So the schedule should be out like tomorrow or the next day. So I'm gonna imagine any Dissidia players, if you're going to see Otaku, I wouldn't go so hard on Friday night, because if they plan on having us do top 4 at 4, then that means pools are starting at like 10. So I wouldn't recommend going out and getting hammered on Friday night, because you got to be up early on Saturday. Uh, this is just speculation, but I'm pretty certain that's what's going to happen. If they want us all done by 4 o'clock, that means that they actually want us done by like 3 o'clock, just so that we're ready and stuff like that. So be wary of that. The actual event schedule, just follow Jabeli on Twitter or CEO. I believe CEO has his own actual Twitter. Follow either one of those. I'm sure the schedule will be coming out in the next few days. But we should have a stream for top 4, which I'm really hype about. And I should be doing commentary. I did enter, but whatever. If we don't go that far, I'm fine. I wanted to do commentary more than actual play, so I'm fine with that. So yeah, that's it. I will see. So obviously, I won't be here. I'll be gone from Friday through Monday. So no Friday night fights next week, guys. And that's pretty much it. I don't really have too much else for you guys. I'll actually let everybody else in the VC go. Thank you guys for participating. Good stuff to Team KingsGlaive for winning it. And everybody have a great night, okay?
All right.
All right, man.
All
Thank
right,
you.
thanks. You
Bye.
too.